Okay. Welcome back, everyone, for session 8, episode 8, whatever, of Serenity Big Damn Heroes Return to the Stars. We've got this and 2 more sessions left, so I hope everyone's enjoying the ride. Just to start things off, let's see. Oh yeah, so we're set about 20 years after the events of the movie. So we are kind of playing in a universe that developed about almost 10 years ago, in our first time as a group playing the Serenity RPG, and that that whole world kind of took on a whole lore of its own. So here we are 18 years after that story to see kind of what's happened in the universe since then. So some things might be familiar, some things might be new. I will mention that we are affiliated with Fantasy Grounds, and that means that if you want to get Fantasy Grounds, if you purchase it through the link in the doobly-doo, it really helps us out. It doesn't cost anything extra, but it does help us out. So that would be great. And I guess last but not least, my name's Lim, and this is my first time DMing, so I appreciate all the patience everyone has had. I've had fun. I hope everyone's had fun. So we'll go ahead and go around and introduce everyone, starting with Mech.
Oh, hello. I'm Mech. I play Jet Adams, who is the captain of the ship, and he's going through some shit.
Next up is I lost Tespion.
Uh-oh.
I think we lost him.
Okay. Goat.
It's me. I'm Goat. You can find me as my normal name, Karen Kindlake, or OK Goat. I am the ship's pilot, kind of a nutty little gal by the name of Beatrix Wyatt. And we'll see what she's going to be up to this week, but she definitely piloting the ship. She pilot good, we hope.
All right. Possibly Rob.
All right, possibly Rob. I play Jean Fontaine Devereaux, there they are. The licensed companion of the ship and all-around sassy pants.
I like that.
Tespion, would you like to introduce yourself?
Who, me? Yeah, sure.
Yes.
I'm Tespion, also known as Tyler. I play Molly. I'm the ship's medic. I'm verifiably not a doctor, although everybody seems to be happy to call me doctor. And I'm also good at shooting. I'm very good at shooting people. That's all I've got.
All right. Does anybody want to do a recap of last session? You get 2 advancement points. Or plot points, not advancement points. Plot points.
It'll be like advancement points. That's very generous.
Well, it is, but plot points you can use right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you think it's worth more?
I was just saying, like, I don't. I think the DM needs to do this one.
Oh, geez. Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to be really mean. No, okay, I'm not. Yeah, no problem. So it's actually pretty simple. You guys, you guys came back after having discussed what you wanted to do. You were offered a job, and you were told about a political, potentially a political scandal / terrorist attack that might happen by these different factions. One of which being the New Libertarians, which is a party that has embraced kind of some old values of independence, kind of harkening back to the old independence and the browncoats. They're not super happy with the new new unified government. And then you have the once unionists that are now called the, let me scroll back because I always forget when I'm about to say it. Yeah, the Democratic Unionists. And those are the kind of the two main factions at play here. And there's also sort of a third faction, which is the Peacemakers, which are an offshoot of an old resistance group from the first War for Independence. That they were known for actually these radical movements they would take. And basically you've learned from a megacorp called Gardner and Kane Pharmaceuticals that there might be a potential terrorist attack by this radical group of individuals called the Peacemakers who want to start a war. And basically what happened was you guys accepted the job, and that meant a few things. One being that you couldn't finish the job that they had given you, the gang members had given you, which means that you've entrusted the safety of Molly's children to this megacorp. You've also spent the last few weeks traveling there, and in doing so, you've investigated the Peacemakers. And you had a lot of really great role play and character development, which was pretty cool. And I believe there were some medical checks done. Jet had a checkup on the big aid ship. And also Molly took a blood sample and was going to spend the next 2 weeks studying Jet's odd condition that he seems to have gotten through a connection with Gardner and Kane Pharmaceuticals. And now you guys are on your way to New Lafayette. It was a 3-week trip, which is a little bit long, considering how fast your ship could go. Just kind of bad timing with the way that planets rotate and such and around. Ended up being a little long. And you guys are going to be arriving there basically the night before they start setting up for this rally, which will go on for the whole day.
Oh boy.
So you'll want to find a place to land and start investigating, because what you've been tasked to do, and you were paid up front for this, there's more later, you've been tasked to do is you've been paid 3,000 credits to not only find and stop this rumored bomb, but to connect it directly with the Peacemakers. Gardner and Kane has personal interests in you being able to make that connection.
Whether or not they're actually involved.
Whether or not. And so I think we already had our roles for traveling. So at this point, unless there's anything anybody wants to do right now in preparation, you're welcome to roll to land.
Can you roll my 60 d20s? I don't know if you have it.
I can absolutely do that.
I rolled a 638 for those of you who haven't joined the server yet.
It's die, right?
Yep, /die.
I think it confuses me because it's /roll in roll 20.
695.
Yeah, me too.
Nice.
Whoa, 2 identical rolls. Weird odds.
I think Tyler won that, right?
Tyler did win.
I'll take it.
Okay. So, where do you guys want to touch down? It's nighttime on the planet right now. The night before.
Probably close enough to where we could easily get there with the mule, but far enough away to where we're not, like, raising suspicion.
You're muted.
What's the area that we're going to be landing in? Like,
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. And also, I should probably back up a little since there is something we need to do. So yeah, 2 things. One, this is a very arid planet. The planet is, well, not all of it is. Some of it is actually quite temperate and nice, but the area you're landing in is a little bit more like Arizona. So it's arid here. And the name of this city is called New Chengxi, and it's a metropolitan area that's didn't used to be too nice. At least John Fontaine, when he remembers living on Three Hills, New Chengxi was kind of a small town. And in the years that he's been gone, it's grown quite a bit. It's not like massive, but it is. If anybody knows the Mall of Georgia, it's kind of like what happens to the Mall of Georgia over the last 20 years. It's developed. So that's kind of what you're looking at. There's not a lot of trees right here. It's more, it's definitely more arid, like Arizona or New Mexico. Okay. The other thing, this is a lot of echo from someone. I'm not sure where it is.
Maybe.
Testing. I don't know where it was. Molly, you have some interesting things that you found out in the last couple weeks with your research. And what you've found out, it's up to you what you do with this knowledge, obviously, is that in studying his blood, you notice it was just a little thicker than other people's blood, like it can carry more oxygen. You would expect blood like this to be someone who lives in very high altitudes. It's very efficient, but it is thicker. You would think someone with thick blood would be at risk, higher risk for a heart attack or stroke. But you don't see any signs that there's like, it's gonna clot more. It's just thicker, more efficient. And you may have been prompted actually to, take a few more samples throughout the 3 weeks that you were traveling. And what you discovered was that his cells seem to split much faster than normal human cells. You kind of think this might be why he said he looks older.
Yeah, it sort of lines up.
But what that also means is that they seems like he would probably also regenerate much faster and heal much faster because of how quickly his cells can grow and divide.
Mm-hmm.
So that's some things you discover.
Okay. I'll probably mostly keep that. I mean, I don't see any reason to share that with the rest of the group.
Doctor
Hey, guys.
patient confidentiality.
Jet has weird blood. Come check it out.
Okay. So with that out of the way, I guess I can just tell you, Jet, you've been feeling a little weird lately. You're not sure if it's tiredness or if it's the travel, or if it's just you've been working so much in this engine room lately.
It's all the blood drawing.
Or that maybe it's just the fact that you had all these tests done in a row, but you're feeling a little off somehow. And you kind of got that feeling that one of your complications might come into play. So.
Okay.
That's about it. So, without further ado, what would you like to do first?
So it's kind of a developing urban area.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a decent amount of spaces for us to land that aren't too crowded, I would assume. I would hope, at least.
I'm sorry, you're saying, wait, what?
Well, we want to. Well, I guess we're just trying to land somewhere kind of close to where we're going to be.
Yeah.
You're muted.
Who's muted?
Go.
I think my question would be: is there like sort of maybe more industrial space somewhere that the ship would fit in better?
Are you looking? Well, like, what are you looking to do? Are you looking to hide it? Are you looking to park your car somewhere, in a parking lot? Are you landing a ship in a field?
Well, I mean, if there's a field, maybe sure, but B would definitely be looking for something that's easy access for the mule to kind of come and go. That's not going to like draw too much attention. So she figured like an industrial space.
So it's a
something that's not-
spaceport. You can land
Okay.
at the spaceport.
Then I would vote for the spaceport just because it's going to look normal for a ship to come in there, unless we don't want to be tracked after if we get caught.
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I like that.
I guess we could try a field, but the spaceport seems kind of
Yeah.
ideal.
To the spaceport then.
Okay, well then go ahead and roll a agility and piloting mid bulk.
Let's see.
Yeah, easy peasy. Me bring her down nice and smooth.
Cool. She's like, sat down.
I'm going to be off this ship. Maybe not on this specific dry spot, but
Look, you get to breathe real air again. That's a plus, right?
yeah, real dusty air.
It's just extra minerals. Just think of it as like a supplement.
Right.
I think for
yeah.
once, I'm in agreement with Molly here. I think a little bit of fresh air do us all good.
Hmm.
It is
So you said it's
nighttime.
nighttime, right?
Yeah, so the air is cool at the moment, and it's probably like somewhere between 11 and midnight.
All right, Captain. So where are we going first?
Well, I think a bar
Shall we-
would probably be a good idea. It's a nice place to start gathering information. Molly, what do you think?
I was going to suggest we maybe scope out the area where it's all going to be taking place, but a bar could be a good start. It is dark.
Well, if the timing's right, they should be starting to set things up basically now, right?
Probably like well, not right now, but probably right before dawn. So they'll probably start setting up, putting like lights up and stuff, and setting up at like 3 or 4 in the morning.
All right.
I mean,
It's tomorrow when there's going to be the event.
Hmm.
So we don't have
We
much
ain't got
time.
Yeah.
what if we just try to pass off as some of the setup crew so we can scope it out?
Could do that. What?
Could work. As long as we're all good at impersonation.
What if we had a couple of us trying to gather information in a few different spots? I don't know if that's a good idea or not.
I might be able
Last time
to
we
go.
split up, we got almost eaten by cannibals, right?
No, the last time we split up, we went. Someone ruined my favorite shirt.
Oh, that's right. We went dancing. Well,
Yeah.
okay, so we've got 50-50 odds.
Yeah, we're about 50-50 on. We're about 50-50 on splitting up.
So you think it's going to be dancing Hannibals this time?
It's funny. Real funny.
Could be.
I could use some contacts and see if I can't get in with some of the political hobnobbers in here if someone wants to come with me on that. But You
It's
know.
not terrible.
Mm-mm.
Beatrix, Molly, you want to try
I'm
to
not real good
stage
at that kind of thing.
you want to try to stage yourself as setup crew, and I can go with John here.
Well, we are
Sounds
pretty
good.
unassuming. Mostly unassuming.
Mostly.
Mostly. Might be a little suspicious having someone so young on the crew, but I think we can make it work.
All right.
All right. See what you can do.
Aye, aye, Captain. I guess we hop in the mule, right?
Mm-hmm. Do that. So, two of you are going to look for a bar, and two of you are going to try to pass off as. Okay. Well, you have some time, so you can all go to the bar for now if you want.
Yeah, maybe we should do that so we can at least scope out what kind of crowds are around, and then we
It's
can.
not terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
So yeah,
Too.
you guys can all take the mule and find a local watering hole. It's pretty easy to do. This place is, it's late, so it's not going to be hard to find any of like the few like bars that are still open. They're probably open till like 1 or 2 in the morning. So you find that fairly easily, and it's got people in it for sure.
Okay. I'm not great at investigation, so I'm gonna let my friends handle that part while I grab a drink from the bar.
Looking for
Never mind.
clues.
I can do some investigation.
Okay, what do you want to investigate?
So give me a paint a picture of what's this bar like?
Okay. It's a pretty typical kind of a dive. It's got the the neon signs on the wall with every beer, and the wood bar, and some probably like a typical fairly attractive bartender, male and female, wearing a black shirt. And there's folks, some of them sitting around the bars and them sitting at high tops. And it's pretty late, so you don't see a lot of like rambunctiousness going on, but you definitely see people just like chatting. There's some folks sitting at the bar that are by themselves and not being very social. And then there's others who are dressed a little bit nicer than you'd expect for the area, or for the bar. If you want to roll a perception check, that'd be alertness perception if you have it. Can tell you more about that.
I got investigation.
This is just perceiving right now.
Let's see. Perception. Oh, I do have that. Okay.
I'll do that.
Okay. Anybody who has alertness perception can roll. I will roll for Molly.
Alertness.
Alertness.
Perception. Doth she perceive? She do? I don't.
Why did you do that? A 1.
He botched.
Oh my
perceive.
goodness.
Nothing.
You trip over a table, alerting everyone to your entering the bar. And everyone looks up at you guys.
He's had a little too much to drink already.
With the
I'm just gonna continue over to the bar and pretend I don't know these places.
fair enough. With the 8, the 9, and the 8, you can all see that, yes, you definitely see a mishmash of people. Some of them look like they are from out of town. You could probably guess from that they're either here to set up or they're part of the group, like the campaign trail. You can also see some people wearing what look to be some pretty nice suits. So it would not be surprising if they were here definitely for a political reason, and they're not just like locals who come into this bar wearing suits. And they're sitting off at a high top. The people at the bar look more local. And then some of them look like, maybe they've got like the construction vest on and they're waiting to go set things up.
Okay. Hmm. I guess, is there... I want to try to steal a couple of the construction vests, but I don't know the best way to go about it.
Okay.
I guess if there is like one or two, workers who are like in their vests or whatever, like just kind of drinking alone, maybe I could just buy them a bunch of drinks.
You could definitely try that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's definitely people wearing orange construction vests, and if you're wanting to try to find a way to remove those vests from them, you're welcome to do so. Let the fate decide.
I'll think about it. I don't want to cause a scene too early.
Fair. John Fontaine, anything that's given you a lead? Muted.
I think I'm gonna go talk to the bartenders.
Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead.
The lady the one who comes up to serve you is a woman with really dark hair, really pretty blue eyes. She's wearing a black tank top, kind of tan skin. She got like a nose ring, maybe in her late 20s. What can I do you for?
Well, I would love a stiff drink and maybe why don't you tell me? Well, actually, let's start with the drink. How about that?
Sure.
Drink for you, me and my friend here. Chet, what you having? Are you old enough to drink?
Yeah. Whiskey and honey, please.
Whiskey and honey. Sure, whatever. And for you?
I will take your mintiest julep.
We don't have crushed ice here.
Well,
I mean, I could do it over ice, but it's not a mint julep.
Well, why don't you take that as a baseline? Start there and surprise me. I'm very confident in your skills.
So you want stiff, but frou-frou,
Oh.
but
You can put a little spice in there for me. That's fine. John Fontaine can handle his drinks.
don't I know that name?
It's a common name.
Well, John Fontaine, I'll see what I can cook up for you, and whiskey and honey coming right up. So she's behind the bar, just put something together.
I forgot this place has a lot of ghosts for me. Some things might come up that I'm not entirely proud of. We'll just have to see what happens.
What kind of things?
Things in my past that I'm not proud of. I used to service a particular clientele that isn't looked on too fondly anymore. We'll just leave it at that for right now. I'm gonna ask her about the political happenings around here. Is she like right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oops. I didn't mean for her to hear that entire conversation. Oh well.
Bartenders hear all.
Yeah, that's you would know. Yeah, that's right. So tell me, everyone seems to be in a rustle about the event tomorrow. What have you heard?
Oh, that? I mean, it's just another one of these, political business things. There's a lot more of that coming in here. I mean, what, are you guys in it or something? You guys going?
Oh, we'll be going.
Might be there, yeah.
Are you activists?
No.
No.
Oh,
Concerned citizens, interested in politics.
yeah, I guess that is the whole civic duty thing. I mean, I don't really keep up with that kind of stuff, but it brings the money in. So we got like suits like that who come in for the whole week.
Suits like who?
Oh, like all the gentlemen sitting over there at those tables. They come in with the rallies and all that stuff, business trips. This place has been really booming lately with business, and you know, it brings money and it brings outsiders. And I guess there's some growing pains.
Seem like your kind of people there, John Fontaine.
Do you know what side of the aisle they are on?
They all kind of look the same to me.
Haven't maybe heard something in particular?
Well, she kind of looks over at them. I would guess that if I had to, based on what they're drinking, they're probably unionists.
And where do you fall on the, if you don't mind me asking, where do you fall on?
No. I'm a bartender.
No business talk. No business talk. That's
it's not
fine.
even business. It's. I'm a bartender. I'm here for everyone. If I started going around talking about my political leanings, I wouldn't have a job.
That's fair. I suppose people come here to avoid that kind of stuff.
Absolutely do. She sets your drinks down in front of you.
Thank you.
Can I roll to see how strong it is?
Yeah.
What would that be?
I mean, you want to see how well you can handle it?
Yeah.
That'd be like a vitality, right?
Probably endurance
Oh yeah, you could do endurance. That'd be under derived.
or resistance. One of the two. Like a willpower and vitality.
I would say this is, if you're just trying to determine like how drunk you get, I would say that's like more of a.
I guess technically they're both the same roll. It just one of them takes precedent over the other.
Yeah, I mean a 9. You definitely feel like you could drink. This is like a standard size drink. So 1 an hour, you wouldn't really get drunk. 2 an hour, you would definitely be buzzed.
I'm just sipping on mine.
All right. So I'm scanning the room. We got some suit types. Anyone else maybe look like they might be on the other side politically?
The New Libertarians.
Yeah.
Do they wear certain clothes?
I mean, no. I mean, that's the thing is like it's. If you want to roll an investigation check.
There's no like, let's go. Who's the candidate?
Oh gosh, it's been so long.
Galen Kane.
There's no let's go Galen Kane shirts.
Galen is definitely of the unionist side. The other side is, I think I said, oh my God, where is it? I feel crazy now. Did I write it over here? Okay, I'm gonna feel really bad if I don't remember. I have to make it up, and then like the other episode is something different.
My continuity.
I know my continuity. What the heck?
That's not what you said 2 weeks ago. You
Literally.
gave a different name.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. Was it Oscar Whitby?
Say Whitby.
Yeah, was it Oscar Whitby? Jeez.
Maybe. I honestly don't know.
I honestly can't remember, and I thought it was right here, but I'm checking.
I don't remember.
Oh, you know what? I have something right here though.
I thought I wrote it down, but it's not in my notes. So
Maybe I never said, because we didn't really get into like too much about the different candidates. We talked about Melrose Hopkins, which is one of the he's on the New Libertarian side, but he's like a spokesperson. Byron. Oh my God.
Is that the journalist?
That's the journalist, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's fine, because I had the other names as Shannon and Thompson as some other candidates who will be speaking tomorrow. So we can give him one of those, and I'll check to make sure. I don't have anything. We'll say Thompson is a New Libertarian, though I'm pretty sure it was Oscar Whitby. If only we had an actual viewership in our chat, they'd be like, that's fine though. But yeah, so they don't really wear anything different. They're not really wearing like any shirts or anything. If you had,
Not wearing shirts.
they're not wearing like t-shirts with like names, the candidate names on them. But if you wanted to, the other thing too is like these are local. They vote locally, so there's a lot of candidates too, because there's multiple candidates from multiple planets in multiple systems. So if they're going around planet to planet, it may not be like necessarily the planet that is voting for that candidate, but they're speaking on behalf of that whole party. So if you wanted to get like closer to them, you might be able to tell, but from an outward perspective, you can't really determine who they are from visual appearance.
You're
Muted.
muted.
Right, I got you. I guess you know, I'm gonna say I could go and I could talk up the suits all day long, but kind of seems like we're in the realm looking for more of a salt of the earth type. Do we want to maybe split up, see if we can't hear anything interesting, just eavesdropping on some conversations?
You could try.
Couldn't hurt. Maybe just listen to folks with regular clothes on.
We all simultaneously roll perception checks to see if we hear anything.
Okay, so you guys want to sit and just listen in?
Yeah, kind of like maybe disperse a little bit, do some reconnoitering.
Okay, sure. Well, you do so. And you will hear, well, first off, I guess, are you staying at the bar, Molly?
Yeah, that seems like the
I
spot.
figured you would. And then Jet, are you staying at the bar?
I'm I'm gonna try to reposition myself but kind of like try to blend in. Just
Okay.
be like another body in the crowd of people in the bar. Just so I can get closer to people without really raising too much suspicion.
Okay. Sure. And then you're gonna go. I'm jumping in. You're gonna go like sit maybe closer to the suits.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then everyone can roll perceptions now. Just want to see who was hearing who. And well, Beatrix, where do you want to sit?
She's going to be at the bar too.
I should roll.
Wow. From a 1 to a
Alertness.
6.
Perception.
Literally the best I can do.
Can I do investigation?
Yes.
Okay.
Womp womp. So you got a 5. Sorry.
So is it alertness
Oh,
investigation?
yes. Alertness investigation. Correct.
I'm not the most perceptive, right?
No. But at least you're out of the ship and you're drinking again.
Yes.
A 14. Okay.
Wow.
Bam. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, let's see. We'll start at the top. A 6. You don't hear anything. A 9. You are able to hear that in fact, the people sitting at the bar wearing orange shirts are part of the setup crew.
Okay.
And there's about 2 of them, and you kind of get the hint one of them might be in the bathroom having some stomach issues. Molly, sorry, it's not 7, and John Fontaine. Yeah, you definitely hear that these 2 people are with the. They're talking about the talk tomorrow and the speech that Thompson's going to give, and so they appear to be part of the New Libertarians.
Oh, the suits are.
The suits are, yeah. They're talking about, what time is he going up? I think he's going up at. At 2, right? Before, yeah, I think he's at 2. So 2 o'clock, we need to have him in. At 1:30, we need to have him over by the left side of the stage, and then we'll have the water out at that point. Just like really boring, like going through their timelines tomorrow.
Right. I kind of want to go and like why we're like, oh, you're talking about Thompson. Oh, how's our boy doing? But like, I don't know how to, I guess what are we group? What are we trying to? What's our goal here?
Our goal is to right now find enough information to link the terrorist plot to the peacekeepers.
I think right now it's
Wait,
my goal
is
is
it
to kind of decide
Peacemaker.
or to determine whether this plot is even going to happen. And
Right.
I don't know who the perpetrators are is important, obviously, but where it is and what's going to happen is kind of pretty important. The where and the when.
Yeah, you can connect it all you
But-
want, but you need to find it if it's there.
I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything.
All right. What I'm thinking is because didn't they say something about that the bomb was going to be planted under the stage or something like that, or just at the event?
You asked James, I think, where you thought it was most likely, and he said, we don't know. We don't have details on the tip. We just heard a tip that the next demonstration was going to happen at on New Lafayette, and they happen to know several important candidates are going to be speaking there at a rally in throughout 3 weeks. So he just said, I mean, if it were me and I were planting a bomb, I'd probably put it by the stage, but who knows? And they don't know what kind of bomb it is.
Also, are we absolutely certain it is going to be a bomb?
No.
Was that 100% right? Okay. It could just be someone with a rifle
Could be.
or a poison dart.
Or a swan.
Just a blow dart. We're going to start the war with a blow dart.
Yeah, I mean, I guess a bombing is more dramatic.
A little bit.
I guess I don't know. Maybe some of us should follow the workmen around, kind of see if we can't find out about the stage and where they're setting up. Maybe might find some leads there, and I can talk up these suits. Kind of a divide and conquer. Bad fur day.
Oh my god, I just rolled the wrong. Hold on, I gotta re-roll Molly. Nope, sorry. Oh, I rolled on the wrong character sheet, but you still didn't roll something.
That's all right. Who are those guys? Those suits?
They look like
Did you,
probably campaign managers of some sort. They're talking about their boy, what time is going to go on, meetings that he has. So they're seem politicos, not necessarily sure how much information we might be able to find. Those type tend to be wound up tighter than an old grandfather clock.
Did you catch which group they're affiliated with?
They're the New Libertarians.
That could be good to infiltrate. Might try to, I don't know. Don't let me tell you how to do your job, but you might try to offer your services as a companion, maybe.
Well, normally there's a sponsorship, and then there's applications and all these things to go into. But yeah, I was thinking I might go and at least introduce myself.
You have an alias?
What's that?
You have an alias?
I was just thinking I probably shouldn't. I think I'm going to be Fontaine John.
No one will guess. No one will have any idea.
Well, but what about just Devereaux? John Devereaux.
Oh, it's a family name. There are Devereaux here.
Oh.
Nasty swamp people. Let's see.
How about just John then?
What's that?
How about just John?
I was gonna say John Wellsworth. There we go. No, it needs to be sexier. It needs to be John
Whitaker.
John Fontaine. Damn. John Whitaker's not bad. Yeah. John. Yeah.
I don't know if it matters. I'm just going to point out, just in case,
Yeah.
2 of you have assets that could be helpful here. One of you has friends in high places. One of you has friends in low places. I just want to remind you that they exist. You don't have to use them, but they do exist.
So how does that work, by the way?
Sure. So in your case, friends in high places would be once per session, you can spend 1 of your plot points, which you have 6, to call in a favor or secure a quick loan, either someone known from a previous play, so a previous session, or someone who occurs to you on the spot. You can make someone up right now, or maybe from your backstory. I have to agree to it, but that friend can grant you a favor. In examples being the member of parliament can give you access to the gala opening, but she won't be any help in calling off the goons who are out to break your kneecaps. So that's an example of a friends in high places use of that ability.
Right.
Friends in low places is the same. And that one is you can call in connections to the shady and criminal underworld variety.
Do there seem to be any like criminal types in here?
No.
Or like any shady kind of people?
No.
Okay. I guess I can, I don't know, try to eavesdrop some more, but
Okay.
I think my idea is to kind of try to get in with some of these workers and maybe slip into a spot in the crew.
All right.
If somebody's going to set up a bomb, it's probably going to happen around when the stage is set up. So
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I will call in a favor for a higher ranking politico here on maybe he's a well-connected businessman that we had a on again off again thing, and gonna try and give him a call and see if he can't get us into get us good with the new with the group.
Mm-hmm. So you think maybe this old on again, off again businessman, you think he might lean on the side of the New Libertarians, or?
Oh, he's very mercenary. Like he goes whichever way the wind blows. I just know that he's well connected.
Okay. Yeah. So if you want to like subtract one of your plot points in the top, make it 5. So do you want to call him on the phone, or do you want to like just have emailed him already?
No, I'm gonna call him on the phone.
Okay. And what do you want? What are you wanting him to do here?
I kind of want both information and maybe to meet with the candidate. Maybe.
You want to try and meet with a candidate?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give him a call.
Yeah.
I love friends in high places and low places because it's literally phone a friend.
Yeah, it literally is. All right. Bring a ling ling. Bring a ling ling.
Yeah. Hello.
Quincy, how are you?
Who the hell is this?
Oh, darling, who else would it be? It's John Fontaine. How are you? Long time no see.
Bitch, you call me tonight? Like at fucking, what is this? Midnight? What the hell are you doing here?
I seem to remember you rather enjoyed our late night calls.
Okay. What do you want?
Quincy, I've suddenly become very interested in politics. The New Republicans. What can you New Republicans? The new
Libertarians?
the new Libertarians. What kind of? I know what they're about on the ballot, but there's some word that they might have other benefactors of a more less scrupulous nature. What have you heard?
You call me at midnight
Mm-hmm.
to ask me about a political party's dirty laundry?
Well, Quincy, it is the beginning of the phone call. We might, who knows how many wonderful ways this conversation could go.
I'm not sure if you're trying to, like, seduce me with a topic I feel strongly about, genuinely, or if this is because you know it's a weakness of mine to debate politics with you.
Well, I am going to roll a seduction.
Okay, do it.
I'm gonna be right back. I've got to.
Damn.
A 6? Well, I'll counter it. Let's see what happens. This would be a willpower. Huh.
Well, Quincy, what if I was calling to seduce you?
I would wonder why the hell you were, because last I heard, you were not planet-side and had no intentions to come back here.
I don't know. You ever start reminiscing about the good old times? You know, missing home, missing certain people. That never happened to you?
Well, sure it does. I mean, home is home, but this is you, John Fontaine. You always dreamt of bigger things. Movies, rubbing elbows with important people. And where the hell are you now?
Honest, sometimes you rub enough elbows, you gonna get chafed. Let's just say, right here's where I am for right now. Let's, see if we can't make the most of it.
You saying you're in town?
Oh, I'm in town.
Hmm.
I'm at some seedy little bar, type we always used to hang around.
I'm gonna have to give my wife a reason why I'm leaving.
I'm sure you'll think of something super clever.
And the cost of these services, John Fontaine, is somewhat. Little history lesson, a little political 101.
If you won't be the teacher, I can be a very, very eager student.
Fuck, man. All right. Well,
That dick is too good.
the dick is too good. Yeah. Well, I gotta make it something. She's gonna wonder why the hell I'm not coming back to bed. So,
Best, I find
Alright.
the best distractions always have a bit of truth to them. Just tell her something political. Speech is coming up, big day tomorrow. It makes sense.
I'm in claims. I do insurance.
Shit. Well, you need to ensure that there's going to be.
Wait, you think there's gonna be some kind of problem?
Actually, Quincy, can I trust you?
You can trust me as much as I'm about to cheat on my wife to sleep with you again. So
Well, that's fine. I mean, that's a Tuesday. Do you know how many? Do you know how many people have cheated on their wives with me?
I don't want to know.
Yeah, it's no, it's only you. I've only got eyes.
Shut the fuck up. Answer the
All right,
question.
Quincy.
You think something's gonna happen?
I think. What do you know about is it peacemakers or peacekeepers?
Makers.
What do you know about the peacemakers?
He has a long pause. I know that they're probably bad news. I mean, they've been on the news. There's rumors about them. There's demonstrations and stuff. You think that they're gonna be here or something? We're at nobody planet. I mean, it's fucking 3 hills. Nobody comes here.
Well, it might be 3 hills, but there's some big eyes watching this election, and I think it's about to get hotter than you might think.
Who the hell are you working with?
Let's just say I always was a corporate man at heart.
Yeah, that is true. Well, all right. Yeah, I can meet you. Where am I meeting you?
How seedy of a bar is this?
It's not super seedy, but it's not
Okay.
nice because
Right.
it's like one of the few dives that's open late.
Okay, yeah, I give him the address,
Okay.
or I give him the name of the place.
He's like, "Oh, you're in New Chengxi? All right, well, it's gonna take me a little while to get there. Not exactly in the town, but yeah, I'm on my way. Probably be 40 minutes.
I can't wait.
Okay. He'll head that direction.
All right. About to make this man cheat on his wife, and I don't even care.
Oh, Quincy.
Interesting relationships, John Fontaine.
Quincy just wants love. Quincy just wants love. Poor sap.
Don't we all?
Anybody want to do anything?
I was gonna say that's my contribution. Y'all go and rough up some construction workers or something. This is gonna be Quincy's gonna get here. He's gonna give me the information, and then it's gonna be the sweatiest 45 seconds that I've experienced. And then we'll both not look each other in the eye. But I'm gonna have to pretend that I'm being spaced. So that's my contribution.
So did one of you mention that there was a sick construction worker in the bathroom?
Mm-hmm.
You want his
Oh, is there?
uniform?
Go get it, Jet.
Should be easy.
I'm gonna go get it.
But you could also say, if there's a couple of them, that we have a doctor out here in case, they need to talk to any of us, in case we want to get multiple. What? The 3 of us could take 2 people out.
Sure. Probably 2 diuretics. I don't want to be attacking any construction workers for this.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Innocent people.
I'm gonna attack him.
If there's a uniform in the bathroom, why doesn't one of us just sneak in and steal it? Or best at least, we can just sneak
Well,
over and steal it.
That's the plan.
How
Really quiet.
do you really think Jet is that sneaky?
Did you see this in the men's room and the women's room? I suppose it doesn't matter. Which bathroom is it? I'll sneak over and do it.
Is that an out of character, in character question?
Oh, that was in character.
Nobody has seen this person go in or out.
So they've just
you saw
talked
them-
about.
I mean, he's a man. They went down the hallway. So you can assume they're in the men's bathroom?
Just walk into the men's room.
You okay? There's a guy in there. He's not looking so good.
Like worse than I am.
Yeah.
Is he still wearing his vest?
Mm-hmm.
Is he what's he doing?
He's kind of just like leaning back against the wall, like kind of just like he's kind of pale.
Kind of pale. How far down the hallway did I have to walk to get to the bathroom?
And he walked like kind of across the bar and down a little hallway, maybe like 6 feet, 8 feet. And then he's in the bathroom.
I just kind of look over. You doing all right there, bud?
I don't know. I think it's something I ate. Yeah, the lunches they feed us, like we're like union workers, and the lunches suck. You don't look so hot yourself.
No, I've been feeling off since this morning.
You eat the union food too?
No, I just got here.
Oh,
I'm here for the whatever it is you're setting up, I guess.
the rally?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do these things all the time. He's got a little like company logo on it that's probably something that goes to trade shows and rallies and stuff. They set up stuff all the time.
Gotcha. You don't mind my asking how much these union jobs pay? Looking for work.
Yeah. I mean, they don't pay like, it's not like tons of money, but I mean, it is union work, so it's better than the minimum. I think I'm making about $30 tomorrow. 30 credits.
You're making 30 credits to help set that all up?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna start in probably 3.5 hours, and then we gotta break it down. And so it's about 24 hours of work straight. Don't really get any breaks, but if you're looking for work, I mean, you can talk to the foreman. Up at the front when we start setting up. But I mean, you'd have to have a background check and all that stuff.
Right. Yeah, I think I don't think I'd have any problem with the background check. You just come in here to talk, or like you taking a piss? Yeah, I'll step over to the urinal. Do my business, and as I'm walking out, I'm just gonna smash his head against the wall.
Okay, I saw that coming. I'm not gonna worry about initiative since you're like surprising him.
I'm not even gonna wash my hands.
Gross. That just adds extra damage.
Insult to injury.
Yeah, if you wanna, are you gonna like? Is this just a strength melee kind of thing?
Yeah.
It'd be like
pretty
an
much.
unarmed combat.
Can I? Yeah, I guess it would be. So for me, that's really just strength. Oddly enough, he's not very skilled with unarmed.
Yeah, it's something that people don't usually take.
Mm-hmm. So I'll just roll that, I guess. For now, we'll see how. Shit.
Oh, well,
Well, there's a
that
shock.
would be that would be easily like at least over half of his hit points. So I don't think he can do much but pass out. Because I think if you do over half, then they just go down. They're unconscious.
There's
They do an endurance.
Yeah, he has to make I think it's an endurance roll, but he has to roll the damage in order
There,
to like even
I thought
stay
there was no
conscious.
damage on that.
Oh, it's all stun
yeah.
because I don't have that fighting type
Right, that's right.
asset, but it's all stun damage, so it's not gonna kill him, but it's gonna make him have a really bad headache.
I think. What is the endurance check?
I'd grab my book, but it's way over there.
Yeah. Well, here's unarmed. And I love how like it doesn't tell you anything about damage for unarmed. And it's like, what is it? What do I do? That's probably why nobody takes it, is it's not clear. Like even in the fighting section with like melee weapons, they don't mention punching damage. This would be here we go. Maybe? No? Do you remember what section it's in?
No.
No, me either. I thought it would be under combat. I'm pretty sure. I know you roll endurance. I just don't know what it's supposed to hit. Like, what is the minimum? If there's even a thing for that.
Ow. I have the book.
This happens every Sunday.
Sorry.
Sorry, everyone.
It's okay.
I'm just surprised I haven't
I think
found
this
it.
happens every time, like a role-playing game, like a tabletop role-playing game gets played.
Yeah, on
There's-
Sundays it's bad because we've been playing for 5 years and we still are like, what are the rules?
If stun damage puts you over your total, you are knocked out, knocked senseless, and will recover with rest.
What page?
If 34?
The hell, I looked at that page like so many times.
Third under life points, it's like the third paragraph down. If you continue to take stun damage, you will accumulate shock that will keep you unconscious even longer. I know there's something in here about taking like all that damage at once.
Well, either way, you did his life points in stun,
Oh, so he's out.
so he's out anyway. He had 12 life points.
Yeah, he's oh, and I took a shock point from that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I mean, either way, so he's unconscious.
Okay.
I mean, you definitely like cracked his skull, but not like to the point of wounds. He's just really rattled.
Right.
Just a minor brain damage.
Just a little bit. It's okay.
We all
So-
suffer it from time to
So he's,
time.
so he's out cold, and I'll just kind of take the vest off and lightly crack his head again, just to make sure he stays out for a while. and then I'll put the vest in my pocket, my coat pocket. I'll fold it up and I'll put it in there so as to not raise suspicion. I'll come back out.
Okay.
Make sure there's no blood on my hands or anything before I walk out.
There's not.
Good. Now I'll wash my hands.
Good. That was gonna be gross.
There's no literal blood on your hands.
The guy's had his head cracked and he's laying face down on in a bar bathroom. He might catch something, but okay. So you walk out. You guys want to do anything else?
No.
I can keep moving.
I'll
I guess
just give it.
I guess we could try to get another vest.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll just let Beatrix know.
Is there
Got it.
Is that Rufio in your house?
She's just gonna like nudge him, like, hey.
No, I mean, yeah, that's Ranger, but Ranger's Rufio now.
Rufio.
Goofy. Oh.
yeah, so are there like I guess I'll try to find like a single worker just drinking by themselves or something.
Sure. Yeah. There's one where the guy got up to left to go to the bathroom. He's still kind of by himself, kind of like wondering where his friend went. But he knew he was feeling sick, so.
I'll sit by that person.
Okay.
Hey there. You look lost.
Lost? No, I'm waiting for
If
my
you're looking
friend to
for
get
something.
back.
What happened?
He went to the bathroom.
Oh, he's been gone for a while?
Yeah, but he wasn't feeling too good, so.
That's a shame. I'm guessing you're gonna be working the event tomorrow.
How could you tell?
What's that like? Do you enjoy that kind of work?
No, but it's a job, and usually it's not too dangerous. We only have like 1 or 2 workers comps every 6 months.
For what? Like just stuff falling on people?
Yeah, mostly stuff falling, pinched fingers, smashed hands.
You ever have any like anything more malicious happen?
Malicious? What do you mean?
No, like politically motivated violence or anything like that?
Whoa, you've been watching way too much of those videos online, honey.
Maybe I've just had a few too many.
Yeah? What's your name?
Molly,
Jeb.
nice to meet you. Can I buy you a drink?
Well, I guess if my friend's gonna be gone in the bathroom forever, why not? I'm having a rum and coke. Not too interesting.
I don't judge. I drink anything.
Yeah.
Bartender, can I get 2 rum and cokes?
She's like, sure. And she puts that together and slaps him down pretty fast.
Cool. I'll put some credits on the table.
You pay.
Or on the bar, wherever I am. Yeah, I'll pay.
Well, cheers, Molly.
Cheers. How long have you been doing this kind of thing?
6 years.
That's gotta be tough. You must be pretty strong.
Sure. I mean, I do a lot of the rigging, lighting and stuff. The electrical and we haul them up on these big scaffolds and run the lines up. This is boring. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. You know, I've always liked working men.
Yeah. My lucky
Just think
day.
about your physique and seems like it.
So you actually interested in event setup, or are you just kind of beating around the bush?
Maybe that was a bit of a clunky in, but I do have some interest in politics and things like this. You know, stage building.
I don't worry about whether it's clunky or not. It's just getting in, right?
Sometimes that's all that matters.
I mean, it is for me. I don't always have a lot of time, but yeah. I mean, it's good work, I guess. It's not too interesting. You meet people though. You do meet people. I once did a setup for an outdoor concert for a Layler Shift, and she's this pop star kind of thing, and people go crazy for her, right? But it was cool because I got to hang the lights up, so I got a kind of cool view of the concert.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Sounds like something a lot of people would pay a lot of money for.
For the concert? Or for the
Yeah.
view?
For that kind of view. I mean, I know I would.
Yeah? You like a good view?
I should. Maybe maybe you could show me some good views around here.
What are you interested in looking at?
Well, mostly you actually.
Oh. Hold on. I'm going to roll you something here.
Okay.
Let's see what you got. Are you trying to like seduce this guy, or
Yeah, at this point, totally.
yeah, okay. Performance? You could do a intelligence
Yeah,
performance,
That works.
or
for me.
you could do
I guess
covert. Covert, you have a better stat in covert, but that'd be more like lying and sneaking.
that kind of is what I'm doing.
I can dig it. We will do that combo then.
I'm happy.
13.
Okay.
It's pretty good. Let me roll just to see how good. Okay. Yeah, I mean he's definitely into it.
All right.
So
I'll kind of put my hand on his arm.
you want to get out of here?
Yeah, why don't we?
You got a place in mind?
No, but maybe we can go back to yours.
Well, I'm staying in a trailer over on the field, but and if you don't mind.
Is it private?
Yeah, it's private.
Good enough for me.
All right, well, let's get the hell out of here then. I only have, 3 hours before I gotta be up and setting up. Happy to kill some time.
All right. I'll take his arm and end up.
Okay. Molly and Jeb go off. All right, about that time, our Quincy shows up, and he's wearing he seems to have probably gotten dressed. It was late and he was at home. He probably was in bed, so he's thrown on a floral shirt. It's like a pretty it's a nice shirt. It's not like overly flamboyant or anything. And a pair of like chinos, and he's kind of looking around like this.
Space chinos.
Space chinos, yeah. He's looking around.
I'm gonna stride up to him, and I'm gonna say, "Quincy, Quincy, Quincy, don't you just look pretty as a posy?" I'm gonna lightly kind of brush his cheek.
He doesn't waste any time, and he kind of grabs your hand and then and leans in to kiss you on the lips.
I kiss him, and then I give him the look that Nala gave Simba in Lion King that made everybody really uncomfortable.
He backs off, you get the feeling that Quincy, a little backstory on Quincy. He's kind of a guy where he works this claims adjusting job, and he's nobody special. He's just one number in a big team of insurance agents. And he doesn't really get to feel like he has much say in anything. And you remember from your time together that at least in the bedroom, he liked to take charge. It was his place to feel like he had authority.
Like a big man.
Like a big man.
All right. So, but as an insurance claims adjuster, does he like maybe have like access to like risk management and stuff like that? Like stuff that he would know?
Mm-hmm. He kind of like pulls away from you while still holding your wrist.
Mm-hmm.
So what is all this about? Danger. You wouldn't have come out here and called me for a little fling unless you had something else that you wanted.
Quincy, you wound me. Can't I mean, you're right, but theoretically, you know, sometimes bygones can be bygones, and a boy can get lonely out here on the farthest reaches of space. No, Quincy, there's fun to be had, of course, but there's something else going on as well. There's talk, like I said, there's talk that the peacemakers might be making an appearance tomorrow.
Those radicals?
The very same. Word has it they might be connected to the new libertarians.
I mean, it's not the biggest stretch.
Why do you say that?
Well, these libertarians, they're trying to undo everything that the Second War did. They don't like the Union. They want to see everyone go back to, governing themselves. And while they're no proponents of violence, they don't want war. They want this to be as diplomatic as anyone. And the peacemakers want independence too. Not saying they're in cahoots, but I mean, I guess if you had to pick a side, that'd be the side the peacemakers picked. I mean, they're a fringe group. You understand? They're a tiny proportion of people who want to be famous on clips and sound bites on the internet. Cortex.
Why? What I want to know is why would they pick here? Why this one?
Why are you asking me? You're the one who has the weird fantasy that they're going to be here. This is a nowhere.
It's a nowhere where a certain Mr. Kane is running, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of the guy.
Word is he's not a nobody. I wonder if they're trying to take him out.
Whew, you're talking a hit? You think there's gonna be like an assassination here tomorrow? Oh my god, who are you with? Last I heard you were with the Blue Suns. That came crashing down, right?
It did not end up well, no.
And now what? You dipping your fingers into dirtier pies? Muted.
Let's just say I found a bigger pie, stuck my thumb in, and pulled out a whole bunch of God McCain cash.
He gets really serious looking then. John. Are you in with Gardner and Kane?
They're paying for my airline miles. That doesn't necessarily mean I agree with them. It doesn't necessarily mean I agree with them on all the particulars. They were the whole reason my life came crashing down, after all.
I was gonna say. But they also got a lot of cash.
They do have a fair amount of cash, yes.
So you're saying you're here on their behalf?
I'm here investigating on their behalf. What I end up telling them, that's just up to little old me.
Oh, John. Actor, companion, and now what? Corporate investigator?
Interplanetary man of mystery.
Apparently.
It's just like one of the movies.
Yeah, you know, I always hated that this was just your job. That's probably the problem you always run into, though, isn't it? They're just clients to you. Got to go back to their little lives.
You know, two things can be true at the same time. Just because they're clients doesn't mean that little part of you doesn't leave every time they do. Sure, sometimes you got to be hard and sometimes you got to see it as work, but sometimes work can be a little bit, sometimes you can enjoy your work. Sometimes work gives you a little bit more than just money.
Is that what all this is? The old corporate espionage is turned into a pleasure trip? Or have you just found
Right
your
now,
calling?
what's that?
Or have you just found your calling?
I was dealt a rough hand and I've fallen pretty far. I'll do anything I need to get back up on there.
Well, that's what I would do too.
I know, Quincy.
So what information do you need? Yeah, this isn't... I mean, I didn't adjust the insurance on this event, but my company did.
I need to find out where the risks are. I need to find out if they think it's going to go south, where that might be, any persons of interest, any... Help me out, Quincy. We're flying blind right now.
Well, I can tell you, it was a bit more of an expensive job. There's a little more security involved. That was part of the whole negotiations. And, you know, we have to look at exit routes and all of that in case of emergency. And I do remember there were some last minute changes.
What kind of last minute changes?
Well, something about the schematics on the stage and some of the trailers for the people to stay at. They rearranged some of the scaffolding and the big pillars that have the signs and the speakers on them. There was just some adjustments they had to make for safety. It was weird. They kind of were so last minute.
Yeah, Quincy, you're a smart man. Nothing escapes your eye. I would imagine if this was just a little old safety change, you wouldn't have batted the people.
I mean, I didn't. It's not like I was expecting there to be some kind of, you know, danger on this level.
You're saying that old shuffle up's got you a little curious, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Could you get me those plans? Give me a list of them changes.
John, you better be really, really good.
Quincy, you already know that I am.
I know you think you are, but you're talking about some really illegal activities here. I could lose my job. I've got a wife, kids.
Well, Quincy,
Think I'm gonna throw that all away for sex?
if I cannot appeal to what's in your pants, perhaps I can appeal to your heart. If something is going on, a lot of people gonna get hurt. And if it means sending me a file, maybe stopping that. That's not a. That's a little file mismanagement would save lives. I'm gonna roll a.
I'm gonna
Persuasion?
say persuasion. Yeah, that'd be intelligence, persuasion.
Is it willpower?
Willpower. Yeah, sorry, you're right. I knew that didn't sound right. Oof, nice. Another one. Okay. Fuck, man. All right, I'll see what I can get. But first, I want my payment up front.
Up front, back behind, Quincy. Let's go.
He will drag you off to his car. It's outside, and it's a really nice car. He's definitely making more money than he used to make.
He's done well for himself. I'm gonna
Mhm.
stain these. I'm gonna stain his. I'm gonna stain his seats.
Why don't you roll? Why don't you roll a? You can roll your seduction, but we're gonna do agility seduction.
Okay.
Wow.
I am going to. I'm gonna spend a plot point.
Okay, so what do you want to bump your agility to a 10, or do you want to bump your seduction to a, or is it 2 steps?
It's 1 per plot point.
1. Okay, yeah. Do you want to bump your agility to a 10 or your seduction to a 12?
I don't know mathematically which one's better,
I think it's the same.
right?
It's whatever's
Yeah, I'll just do
easiest.
Yeah, I'll just do it. Okay.
It'd be a 10 and a 10 if you want to just do that.
Yeah. Bam.
Well, he's satisfied, and the car.
This man has gotten loved up. This is why he's cheating on his wife.
The car needs to be detailed. Yeah, so you've only got about 3 hours, but lucky for you, he has a work laptop. So while you're loving him up and afterwards, you have to kind of convince him because he's kind of chill. He doesn't really want to ruin the moment, but you can convince him to be like, hey, like we're on a timetable here. And he is able to kind of hack into his, not hack, but like get into his work server remotely when he normally wouldn't be working, and try to pull up a list of some of those changes. And it is kind of what he said. The stage was moved back a little bit, and the 2 big pillars and like the thing that goes over that the lights are on, there's like these 2 big pillars on the side, and those seem to have been made a little bit bigger, and then there's like some bleachers that kind of line around the sides, and some just gates that kind of direct people to go, and some of those were moved around to accommodate more people. And then the trailers, you could say, where some of the people might be staying, were moved over and behind the stage to make room for a rather large Gardner and Kane ship to land somewhere very prominently up front. He'll give you all that information.
Cool. I'm gonna bring it back and relay it to the team after an appropriate amount of spooning and custom.
Yeah, I'd say you're probably there till about 2.
Okay.
So you said by the time you get back, you got like 90 minutes before they start setting up.
Jesus. All right.
I don't know if the 2 of you wanted to try to get another vest. I know Molly had taken somebody back to their trailer.
Molly's with Jeb.
And the primary goal is to get to the form.
Okay. Oh, we can't hear you.
How many other people are there with vests on?
Huh?
How many other people are there with vests?
Oh, one more.
One more.
Who is now by himself because his sick friend has been knocked out, and the other one has left with a lovely lady.
She's gonna like nudge Jet and be like, just watch out. I don't think this is gonna go well, but I'm gonna try. So she wanders over.
Okay.
Okay.
About to watch this
Hey,
train
hey
wreck.
there. Yeah, it's gonna be train. It's definitely gonna be a train wreck. You're all alone. Everybody left you.
Yeah, apparently.
Gosh.
He's a young guy.
You know, I understand how that is. I get left alone a lot too. Do you mind? Can I sit?
Yeah, that's fine. You can sit there. I mean, he's not coming back, I guess. I guess he went off with a lady.
Oh. Yeah, that would have been one of my shipmates. So.
Oh. Huh. I guess we both got left.
Yeah. I'm Beatrix, by the way.
Beatrix?
Beatrix.
Beatrix.
You can call me B.
B. Okay, cool. I'm Byron.
Byron. So the bees get left behind.
Apparently. B team.
Ooh. So you're part of the setup here too, huh?
Yeah, I just got this job. It's like kind of like a summer gig thing.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, do you guys need any more help with setup? Because
Oh, I don't know.
Extra work.
I don't know. I mean, it's my first time. I'm trying to buy a car.
Oh. Yeah. I don't have a car. I have a ship, but
What? You have a ship?
yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm a pilot, so
Oh my god, that's so cool. I wish I could be like that.
it has its ups and downs. Like can I buy you a drink?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm 21, so.
Well, I would hope that, being in a bar, you'd be of the legal age. It'd be kind of weird if you were underage and drinking.
Yeah, that'd be super weird.
She says that a little loud.
Sip my whiskey more.
And she'll buy whatever he's been drinking. And probably use time to see if she can get him really drunk while
Yeah.
pretending to drink her own.
Sure. I would say, how many drinks do you want to buy him in the course of, about next 2 hours? Are you going to maintain conversation with him that long?
She's going to try. It's going to be awkward. It's going to be wonderful.
Let's see.
3 drinks, maybe 4.
Yeah. Okay. Roll me just a. Are you like deceiving him, kind of? Like, is this a performance, or is this like you were? Like,
No, this is very much just her. She's
she's being
just-
honest.
She's honest and very awkward, so it's not deception. She's trying to be herself.
Then let's get I'm gonna say let's just do an agility covert, because you're just like kind of buying him drinks and like sneaking them to him, and he's like not counting anymore.
Oh God.
Okay, well, he does start to notice after when you buy him his 3rd drink. He's kind of like, are you sure? I don't know. I can't be drunk on the job. I mean, it's it's a summer gig. Like I can't fuck this up.
You're not gonna fuck this up. Don't you know everybody on these crews always drinks super heavy because then you just don't worry about everything.
Do you drink when you pilot the ship?
Sometimes.
Damn, I thought like that. I figured that'd be like really bad, like drinking on the job and stuff.
I mean, you're not operating heavy machinery, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay. Well, just you'll be more relaxed in.
But isn't
growing
like
pains.
driving a ship kind of like the epitome of heavy machinery?
I mean, sure, and I do fine by it. I'm an excellent pilot.
Yeah. I don't know. I really probably shouldn't drink anymore, but it was nice talking to you.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
I do have to pee though. So I'm gonna go. I've had a lot to drink.
Oh. Oh, yeah, you should. You should go check on your friend in the bathroom. She says
Yeah.
a little louder than usual.
I better yeah, I'm gonna go look for him. He's probably passed out in there or something.
I mean, it's been a couple hours. Do you want me to go with you?
Into the men's bathroom?
No, just
No.
outside in case.
No, it's just right there.
All right.
Anyone in the bar can see him get up and go towards the bathroom to go take a leak.
Jet.
Yeah. Right. That's my cue. I grab a beer bottle. A full one.
Okay.
And then walk
You
in
got-
right behind him.
As he goes in, oh my God, Bob, are you okay?
As he's like bent over looking at his friend.
You want to roll an agility, and if you have it's a melee weapon.
Yeah, I mean, kind of.
I think it's technically like a type of weapon.
Like
Whatever.
a club. Maybe.
Yeah, you can roll. Sure.
Okay.
Honestly, getting hit with a beer bottle is no joke.
It's not. It's kind of a club. It's like a small glass club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
You
they
said-
don't
you said
break easy
agility?
like in the movies or whatever.
Agility, yeah. Well, I mean, are you using strength or are you going?
No, I am 100% trying to knock him out in one go.
Strength, then I guess. And he took all of his shock and into his, or all of his stun and into his wound.
That's another point of shock for me.
You rolled a max again.
Yeah.
So the door's gonna slightly open and be like, Jet, what the hell?
Here's your vest.
But we're not
Pocket
speaking
that.
of everything else that happened in
No, pocket that.
Anyway, let's go. And she just like stuffs it down her whatchamacallit, her overalls, coveralls.
I just kind of like position them to where like they're like like face to face.
Now kiss.
Okay, they were doing something in there.
Make sure they're still breathing,
They
and
had
I
a
walk
fight, I guess.
and I walk out of the
They
bar.
are alive, yes.
Good. Okay, I walk out of the bar. Leave them however they are.
Okay.
We're doing this as yeah, we're leaving. I told you this was gonna be a total mess.
No, I think that
Don't
worked out
ever
really
do
well.
that
What are you
again.
talking about?
All right, we're gonna take our break, about 8 to 10 minutes at most. Then we'll be right back, and it's gonna be setup time. Y'all have a bomb to find.
Oh,
Someone
holy.
set us up the bomb.
All right, we'll be back.
And we're live.
Eve's one of the only
And we're
things that
live.
are dropping.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
So bad.
Welcome back, everyone.
Wow.
We're gonna pick up. If everyone's okay with it, it is time has passed, and it is now about 3:30 in the morning, and the workers for this setup company are starting to they've turned on some big lights that they can work by even though it's before dawn, and they've started to roll out these tents and these scaffolds and the big bundles of cable, and it's just there's all around you looks like almost a cityscape of a tiny miniature cityscape of metal and railings and wiring and all sorts of lights. It's amazing that in a few short hours this will all be constructed into a fully fledged stage and tents and booths and all that stuff. But right now it's just kind of a mess. And there's workers. You can see why they wear neon orange and stuff as it's dark right now. And so the workers are all coming. And there's a line, and they're all clocking in their little timesheets and checking in, and they show their badges, and they get their names written down so that they get all their wages and all that stuff. So that is kind of what you see when the various parties are arriving back on scene.
Yeah, I guess. Can I have just stolen the the vest?
Yeah, if you want, we can do that scene if you like.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so it's you've gone back, and he's told you a lot about the view, and it's like 2. You've got like an hour and a half or so, and he lets you in, so you see the whole setup early before all the lights are even on, and he leads you over to one of the trailers, and he opens it up. It's just a small little trailer. He's not the foreman, but I don't know what the name for it would be, but he's kind of like the right-hand man of this
Okay.
setup thing. So he's got his own trailer, and he's like, "After you, madam."
I'll step aside. Kind of giggle.
So I can honestly say I've never hooked up with anybody on the job before, so this is a first for me.
Oh yeah, pretty excited.
I guess it is. I mean, as jobs go, this one might be starting off the best.
Oh, you knew?
No. I've been doing this
Oh
for a
no,
while.
that's right. You've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, but
Sorry, okay.
no, it's of course no big deal. Well, anyway, I guess we don't have all night as much as I wish we did.
That's a shame.
He
I guess that means we
go ahead.
better get started, huh?
Yeah, this guy doesn't seem like he's much for like foreplay or fast talking really. So he just starts taking his shirt off.
All right, I'll undress, I guess. I'll start.
Do you want to just proceed, or do you want to ask him anything? I don't want to like force anything on you.
I mean, I guess I can ask him like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like as a whole we've gotten a decent amount of information.
Okay.
The foreman maybe, or from the construction workers maybe. Maybe I'm assuming too much.
Sure. Well, so we can say that when he takes his outfit off, you do see that he's got a tag that has his name on and on it, and you see his rank, that he's not, he's pretty highly ranked as far as on the team that he's experienced. And he sets those over to the side as he, comes over. He's a nice guy. Like he's probably, not done this a lot, but there's no ill intent here. He's just kind of maybe his lines are coming from movies, and it's a little like kind of cringy in that way, but it's genuine. So
endearing.
Yeah, so he said lines kind of like, well, I hope you like the view, and you're just like, yeah, look, man, but he's genuine, so he does try to be nice and affectionate, as much as a hookup can be. In you don't know each other that well, but yeah, you get a good look at his uniform. You get a look at, well, if you want to roll a perception check, I can tell you what else is around. Oh, actually, you can't roll, can
Yeah,
you?
could you?
I will roll for you.
I thank you.
Alertness, perception. Not great. Yeah, I would say you didn't get anything else. It was a 6.
Unsurprising. I never seem to roll well with perception.
No, I mean you usually get the easy checks, but
Yeah.
yeah. So, is there anything you want to do before morning? I'll say if you two share the night together, he will eventually fall asleep.
Yeah, after he does, I guess I'll just grab my clothes and sneak off with his clothes, his uniform.
Okay. He's asleep, so you don't need to roll anything for that, really. He's passed out. He does have an alarm to make sure he gets to work on time, but he may not have set that.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, did I see him set that?
No, I said you didn't, but I would say that you kept him busy. He was not intending to fall asleep, so he might miss his shift. Oops.
Well, somebody will be there for him.
Yep. Okay, is there anything else you want to do?
I'll just put the uniform on and try to meet the rest of the party, I guess.
Okay. Well, then in that case, it is about that time. They're setting up. Molly, you're already there. You've been there. And the rest of you, I guess the two of you wearing the vests can show up around now. And John Fontaine, you parted ways with Quincy, but he did give you he wrote a note, wrote down like what he saw on his computer and gave it to you on a piece of paper.
I'm gonna like hurry over back and like confer to the group about these last minute changes. Listen, this might be our show's about to start. This might be our only chance. There was some last minute changes made to the show, made to the arrangement of different trailers and different things like that. This might be our best bet for where to check. I'm gonna show him the thing.
Mm-hmm. You all see the changes to the layout, which include moving the stage and the 2 pillars on either side of the stage, as well as the bleachers being larger, and the movement of trailers to accommodate a large Gardner and Kane shuttle.
Can I be a conspiracy theorist looking at this for a second? Do they?
Guess I can't stop you.
I mean, why would you make last minute changes like this unless you knew this was all going to happen?
Yeah. Who did these changes? Who approved these changes? Who set this up? Do you know?
I don't think that information was available.
So we've got last minute changes that are approved by some mystery person. We have all of this stuff made last minute.
Do we know what kind of ship is landing there? Was there any information on that?
It was a
Just
shuttle.
a larger ship? Okay.
It was a shuttle, but it's a big shuttle. You would have seen these in when you were walking through the big aid ship, when you were going in the spaceport area. You would have seen a number of these shuttles. They're kind of like big white, kind of like the aid ship. It's almost pill shaped. It's like this kind of rounded looking thing. There's like a smaller version of it, but it still would be like the equivalent of probably the size of a tugboat. It's not a small shuttle. It's, significant size. Still completely smooth on the outside.
I don't know. It's
Has,
just
did anybody
red
hear?
flags.
Yeah. Did anybody hear anything from anybody they talked to about the group, the Peacemakers? Were they ever mentioned to anybody?
The fellow that I was with tonight was too politically apt, to be honest.
I got a vest.
No.
We do have vests, so we
yeah.
we can try to get in as the construction or part of the construction crew, and maybe
Maybe you want to
Fine.
take this vest. I don't really think I look too much like Jeb.
Hmm.
Jack can wear the Jeb vest, and I have. Did she even get his name?
No, Byron.
It was
Oh, Byron. That's right. I don't really look like a Byron, but I guess I could. I mean, it'd still be.
I mean, as long as nobody looks at it,
It's
right?
fine.
Then we should be all
Right.
right. We can try to get in using the vests, search around, see if we can find some sort of device that looks like a bomb or something like that. That's what
Maybe I can.
that's what we've been told is there. Yeah, problems.
Yeah, I just can't keep my phone where it is.
Okay.
Just gonna put that there. Maybe I could sneak around back or something while you guys are dressed up as the construction.
Yeah, maybe.
This uniform is from someone like one level below the foreman, so whoever takes that could be pretty useful.
Yeah, it could be.
Captain, maybe you want that.
Might not be a bad
I think
idea.
it's about your size.
All right, I'll take that one.
I'll find the trailer I was in and change out of the uniform.
You can do that.
That's much better. Not so baggy.
So,
So your name is Jeb.
my name is Jeb. All right. Well, I'm gonna be quite honest right now. I'm not so worried about tying all this to the Peacemakers. We can think about how to do that after, if we even decide we want to do that. I'm more concerned about
I think the most
more
important
concerned about the
Finding the
bomb.
bomb.
Yeah,
thing- stopping people from getting hurt.
yeah. We can consider the espionage after the fact. So, given the list of changes that we have, well, I think one of the more obvious places to place a bomb is directly under the stage. And since they're moving the stage, that would have been an easy in to get under there and plant something like that.
Especially last minute changes like that. It could be confusing,
Mhm.
easy to miss something like that.
Yep.
I mean, if that's the case, then wouldn't we think that maybe one of the construction crew might be working for the Peacebringers?
Yeah, maybe.
It might be possible that we're not the only ones infiltrating this event.
Yeah.
Also, the way we got two of these vests,
Incredibly easily.
the
three of
fact
them.
the fact that three of them have been well gone missing might raise alarm bells for somebody.
Well, as long as all three of these vests get in and the 3 key cards, we should be good.
Yeah, I suppose. Wait, key cards?
Oh yeah, you've got your identity card, Jeb.
I kind of glance over to Beatrix. I didn't take any other ID cards or nothing. I just took the vests.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you just pretend you're new. You forgot them at home, maybe,
Yeah.
or in your trailers.
Shit. okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Or you could just no, they're gonna know if we scan it 3 times the same badge.
Well, where are the other 2 construction workers?
Left him in the bathroom.
Are they alive?
Of course, alive.
Just
For
want to
sure.
make sure.
Yeah,
Hi.
they were breathing.
I'll
Mostly.
go check on them, maybe. See if I can get the other 2 badges. And I'll just slip off towards the bar, I guess.
You can do that. It'll take you maybe like 30 minutes to walk back and come back, unless you take the car, in which case it's probably like 8 minutes.
I'll take the mule.
Okay, the mule. Yeah. Okay, you can do that. And while she's gone, you guys want to wait?
Sure.
Um,
It's like it's just really sad elevator music playing while we're waiting.
Beatrix,
Yeah.
we were paid a lot of money for this job.
Yeah.
Like a lot of money.
Yeah. Do you think they're gonna set us up as the peace bringers?
I'm not so
Makers.
much worried about that. I'm the person that this ultimately comes down from. They're kind of a distant family friend.
Mm. Why distant?
Well, I mean, we didn't really talk a whole lot. But given what him and my dad went through together, I'm kind of considering following through with this. Like in its entirety.
So you trust this friend, this family friend?
No, it's not trust.
It's a debt?
It's fear.
Oh, that's worse. That's worse.
I'm more afraid of what will happen if we don't do this than what will happen if we do.
Okay. Well, then we're just gonna have to make sure that we find his mom.
You saw the news about what happened to that cannibal town, right?
Yeah, glass spaghetti doesn't sound like a fun time.
Yeah, they glassed it.
Well, I'm by your side. I got your back.
Okay.
I hate to interrupt. Do I find the workers still in the bathroom when I get to the bar?
No, it looks like they've been dealt with by now.
Oops.
It's okay. There's no real consequences other than you lost some time. But yeah, they've definitely been picked up and probably are at a local law enforcement trying to like figure out what the hell happened.
I'll get out of the bar as fast as I can.
Yeah, no, you can do that. You get back.
Hey, sorry. I didn't find any badges. I guess the crewmen have been. I don't know. Maybe they woke up.
I have a out of character question actually. The Jabberwocky signal blocker, can that be used to block keycard access? Is just a generalized blocks all signals.
That I don't think is really the use of that.
Oh yeah, no, it's for auditory. It's fine. Womp, womp, womp.
Yeah, I wouldn't say so.
I say just be as confident as possible. Act like you're supposed to be there. Just say, I forgot my badge. I just need a new one.
Right, I'm gonna be super confident about this. Oh,
Just remember, you're here to do a job. Your
I'm
name is
Byron, and my job is here.
right.
Right.
What specifically?
What?
What specifically is your job?
Following your orders, foreman.
What's your specialty?
Mm,
Do you lift a lot? Do you work a fork shift?
do I look like I lift a lot? I'm kidding. I can probably do mechanical stuff. Technical engineering.
Okay. All right. So you work software.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's very soft.
That's
You've been coughing a lot.
yeah. Not feeling 100%.
What's wrong?
I don't know.
Molly, make a never mind, I'll roll it for you. Intelligence and general practice. 14. You're rolling really well tonight. Molly, you can tell that he's like he's got a fever, but you don't know why. You don't know what he would have come down with, but he definitely seems like he's not well.
Did you eat something bad recently?
No. Not that I know of.
Seemed like you have a fever.
Feel like it.
Jet.
Do you
What?
think you were okay for this? Do you think you can? I mean, do you need to go back to the ship?
I'm fine. I've done jobs feeling worse than this. I know, tell him.
Wow, Jet, you sound awful.
I know.
Can I insight that?
I can, yeah, I mean, let's see, that'd be,
I just want to see if he's being honest about how, like, his endurance.
would that be like perception? I think that's perception. I don't know. You don't have-
Yeah.
you don't
It'd be
have, like,
willpower and perception. Because it's more of like an insight kind of a thing. And insight falls under perception.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, it's the same number, so I'll just roll that. D6 is in both. Yeah, 6. Are you hiding that, Jet, or?
I will roll to try to hide the fact that he's actually kind of feeling pretty bad. So would it be willpower and covert?
You can covert or do you have like concentration, or you could do performance, you could do covert. I would say covert's your better one, so
Yeah.
it's fine. Barely. But yeah, you did beat that inside check.
Yeah. I've done plenty of jobs feeling way worse than this. I'll be all right.
All right, but when we get back to the ship, I just want to take a closer look at this. Okay?
Yeah, all right. It's no problem. As soon as the job's done.
Okay.
We're not all separating when we get in there, right? We're sticking together.
I would imagine we
Well,
want.
I don't know how I'm gonna stick together with you three
Hmm.
in there. But like I said, I can maybe try to sneak around or something.
Okay. Yeah, sticking together is probably better.
Yeah, I agree, but having one really sneaky person kind of moving around might not be a bad idea.
Yeah. But yeah. I'll stick close to you, Jeb.
Yeah, of course, Byron. So
It's Byron with a B.
that's what I said.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. You guys spend a bit of time outside coming up with your plan, and they start to kind of, you kind of overhear them mentioning that like clock-in times are kind of running out, and at this point it's about 4 o'clock. So that was the official like start time to be there. Dawn is at 5, and so you have about an hour, and we'll say it's pretty dark. And if you wanted to roll a bunch of perception checks, you can, but you're not going to see much. But what you do find is you do kind of learn your way around, and you kind of wandered around, and y'all can tell me who wants to go in and how. But you kind of wander your way around until the point where the sun is just starting to peak up on the horizon, and a lot of cars start to pull up. Mules, cars, shuttles start to land because it's early morning. Some of the union, not the unionists, but like union workers, their food starts coming out. They're kind of stopping to eat their breakfast and stuff. You guys managed to get in without too much trouble. It was a little back and forth here and there, but eventually you did. They needed bodies, and y'all were able bodies, and they didn't really look twice. So you start to see some of the people who are exhibiting here starting to file in and kind of mingle about, checking their booths, kind of like, I don't like that. Can you move it around? And there's a crowd starting to gather outside of press. So we'll pick it up from there. You guys have kind of learned your way around. The stage is in its final states of being built and moved. It's very early morning.
I'm gonna look for like a video line of some kind that maybe runs under the stage. Something that I can cut that would give me an excuse to to go under there and like rerun the line, something like that. That way I can get a good look under the stage.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. You could do, we can do alertness perception, which is not great for you, but
Yeah.
well, you can do that, but I say also, like, if you want to spend some time on this, then you can make this more of a, complex action.
I can do that.
So I would say if you want to spend like half an hour,
Sure.
roll it 3 times.
Okay. I've only got the 1 dice, so I'm just gonna throw 3 dice on the one roll.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Actually, That's pretty good. I mean, pretty good.
Minus the one.
Yeah,
It's
that's the
okay.
one.
It's okay.
While I look that up, did you guys want to do something? Sorry. Go ahead and we're gonna keep moving at a clip because we got an hour.
I guess all I wanted to do was maybe just listen around for anything suspicious, like any kind of talks about, I don't know, anything that seems out of place.
Maybe somebody touching an earpiece they probably don't look like they have, or something like that.
Yeah, maybe something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, if anybody's like, it seems like chatting to themselves, thing. I guess just anything suspicious.
Yeah, let me pull up my notes. Mech, if you want to put 3 plot points on that and bring it to a 15, it's a yes. Otherwise, no.
It's so many plot points.
It is, but I can't go lower than a 15.
And I guess if you haven't
See, I was
perception check yet,
I was going to ask if B could help with technical engineering on that.
It's not a technical engineering thing yet.
Okay.
This is just finding it.
Okay.
So that'd be
I
in.
will spend those points.
Okay, 15. Then yes, you find. You can find a video line that runs under the stage.
Good deal.
may I add a plot point to my my roll for sitting around for conversation?
Yeah.
And stuff?
That'll be D8 and D6. A 9. Let's see.
All right.
Yeah, you are able to hear. You actually hear.
Before you describe it, can I put 2 more plot points in and then I make it an 11?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, before you do that, that was a good idea. That was a good idea. Yeah, you notice, you hear a conversation overheard. And the name mentioned, someone calls out. The name mentioned is a Cyrus Thayer. I don't know how much John Fontaine told you about his research into things.
Into.
You were doing a lot of investigation on the ship.
Oh yeah. I do remember last time we met. We were we did talk about the reporter.
Talked to a reporter. Reporter was Melrose Hopkins.
Yes.
The name that Molly has overheard in conversation between some people was the name Cyrus.
Can I roll a recollection check?
Yes.
Intelligence? What were we?
It's
It's actually just a recall, I think.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Just flat recall.
So it's one of the derived attributes in
It's
the
when you
middle.
draw.
I see.
Damn.
Haha, I don't remember the shit out of that.
You remember that the name Cyrus was the individual that was interviewed, who said that he's not a leader of the Peacemakers, just a spokesperson.
Okay. I'm gonna say, Cyrus, he's a peacemaker. He speaks for them or something. He's a representative of theirs.
So they must be here then. I mean, if they have a representative, why wouldn't they have others?
Who said who? Which one of them said Cyrus?
I just overheard some people talking about it.
Well, where?
Can I identify maybe the party that or the parties that I heard discussing?
Yeah, you can
here?
point out 2 people who are wearing kind of ordinary clothes, who are kind of off to the side.
Yeah, I'll point them.
They look like they might be not. They're not part of the construction crew, but they're not wearing security uniforms either. It's kind of hard to say.
Those two suspicious characters over there. If they're connected with, you know, spokesperson of the peacemakers, it might be the people who are planning the bomb. At the very least, it couldn't hurt to check them out.
Well, yes, obviously we should check them out.
We should probably also not say the B word in the area too loudly, because there's still a lot of people.
That's a good point.
In this time, the two people have wandered off into the crowd. Okay.
Wonderful.
Well, maybe we should try to find them quick. And I guess I'll roll to try to find him again.
Okay. Yeah, so you want to basically try to track these individuals?
Yeah, I don't think I'm great at that kind of thing, but who knows?
Yeah, we can do that though. Probably do alertness perception again. Sheevan. Yeah, they've wandered off towards the back, towards where the press is setting up.
Okay,
You can follow them.
I'll do that.
Does anybody else want to follow them?
B doesn't. B wants to go around and pretend to be doing a technical safety check on all the gear and instruments and look for anything potentially out of place.
Where are you looking?
Mostly stage, anything that has to do with lighting panels or the lighting and rigging area.
Okay, you can roll alertness perception.
Cool.
Those of you who are in the back by the entrance, you will see by the early light of dawn, you do not find anything currently, Beatrix,
Okay.
but you're welcome to keep looking.
Cool.
The press started to set up, the sun's coming up, and they're wearing their nice suits, and John Fontaine, you hear a very familiar voice. There's a gentleman who's rehearsing his intro lines by the name you would remember as Melrose Hopkins. He's standing just outside the gate, kind of walking back and forth. Today on today's political rally here on Three Hills.
I draw my gun.
Oh shit! For reals?
No,
Okay.
that'd be really fucking funny.
It would.
Now, come on, Melrose. You're too professional to have the pre-show jitters.
Pre-show jitter. Who the heck? Oh my god. That can't be.
I'm afraid it is.
Go on.
Oh no, after you.
I just thought I'd seen a ghost. Surprised to see you here.
What
Well,
is
this
your?
guy was supposed to have an accent. I forgot about his accent. Surprised to see you here.
You wanna settle on one? Which one are you doing?
It was this one. I just forgot.
So moving on up in the world, Melrose. Here you're quite the reporter of this system.
You could say that.
Still sticking your nose where it don't belong.
Oh, I'm sticking my nose exactly where it belongs. Right in the middle of this shit fest. It's made me a lot of money.
I heard you've gotten awful cozy with the New Libertarians.
You could say so. I mean, it started out as just a gig, right? But, you know, I guess you could say I've kind of come along to their side, started to see it the way they see it. Maybe they got a point.
And what point is that?
Well, the economy hasn't exactly done well and the way things are going. And if I ingratiate myself to the right people, then that could make me a pretty powerful man someday.
Always chasing that next big deal. I can respect that, Melrose, but word is your boys are a little hotter than what they're playing at.
They're little what?
They're a little hotter. They maybe got some real hot-headed friends, real explosive types.
Well, I don't know about that. But I can tell you this. I was there when the Blue Suns went down and it made me a ton of money. Got me where I was going. I was there for that. I was there for things that you wouldn't even believe. And here we are at this. I have a nose for this kind of thing. The next big thing, that's what I'm telling you. I'm always there. And I always find it out. No coincidence I'm here today.
Man, I really wanna like draw the gun and be like, cut the shit, Melrose. Like,
We only got 2 more episodes in 40 minutes.
you know what? I'm gonna do it. I pull out my gun and I point it to him. I'm like, cut the shit, Melrose.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Luke
I
was a
roll,
badass now. Didn't you? I thought this was just part of your movies thing, and now you think that's that thing real. You think that's real.
Trust me, if I was acting, you'd know.
What do you want to roll?
Is there an intimidate or something?
I would let you use your persuasion.
Okay,
That'd be, I would say, willpower persuasion.
sure.
Ooh, not great. You better put that thing away before I call the security. Don't be stupid. It's obvious that your little fall from grace has hit you pretty hard.
I think you're in bed with the wrong people. Word is new libertarians got peacemakers stink all over them.
What the hell you even know about the peacemakers, huh? I'm the one who got the best scoop on them. I'm the one who interviewed Cyrus Thayer.
Then what's he doing? What's he doing here on this planet?
He's here to prove that the peacemakers ain't got nothing to do with this. Mm-hmm. They're here just to make a motion, just like everybody else. They got a say just like everybody else. They ain't terrorists or none of that shit.
Seems
That's
like
all
every
just
time
the
they start,
propaganda.
seems like every time they start talking, an awful lot of bombs go off, though.
That's just the way the union spins it. They're the most corrupt there is. Look at these guys. Gardner and Kane, they practically got a monopoly on the whole system. It's the Blue Suns all over again. And now they run in some kind of candidate? What a joke.
Melrose, you're a smart man. You know they ain't no such thing as a straight politician. You think your boys are really on the up and up? You really think they want what's best? They're just another power-hungry dog looking for a bone.
Maybe that's so.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I try another persuasion?
What are you trying to persuade him to do? Or
I guess I'm trying to like fundamentally alter his sincerely held beliefs. No.
Well, Well, that's going to be a little higher.
I'll put in the dock. I don't even know. Can
So
I
you're
roll another-
looking. You guys are looking for a bomb.
Yeah.
Working on it.
Byron, what the fuck?
Byron is the bomb.
Jesus.
And if he knows where it is, he might be able to tell you.
Byron, where's the bomb? Find the bomb, Byron.
Say, word is, there's a little bomb. Word is, there's a package here. Little explosive type. Something about to go off during this show. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
No, I don't. And if I did, they'd probably pay me a lot not to know. But look, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Can I do an empathy perception?
See if he's like telling the truth.
Yeah.
I can just tell you he's telling the truth.
Okay.
But look, I got no reason to help you out. But I'd like it if you didn't blow my face off right before I get to work. If you have a problem with the Peacemakers, take it up with the Peacemakers, okay?
And where
Cyrus,
can I find
he's here, Cyrus Thayer, their little spokesman. He ain't no one special, but ever since I interviewed him, he's kind of become the face of the whole thing. He's
And
here.
where can I find him?
I think he's already gone inside. He's gray hair, kind of a higher hairline. He's got green eyes, older fella, scar on the face.
Well, you sure do paint a pretty picture. Good luck on your interview, Melrose.
Yeah.
Try not to get choked up. And then I'm gonna shoot him in the head. No. All right, I'm gonna try and find this Cyrus guy.
Okay. Melrose looks pretty pissed, and he goes to talk to security, but he
Ugh.
yeah, but if you want to find him, do you want to like tell the other group what you just heard?
Yeah. Do we have like comms?
You do? Okay.
We do.
I wasn't sure if you brought them or not. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna ring a ding ding. I'm like, listen, Cyrus, the guy that was talking about, he's here. He's just inside. If anyone's gonna know about that bomb, it's gonna be him. We should all convene, meet up, whatever the pirate term is. We need to grab this guy.
Agreed. It seems like he's probably our. Well, maybe we shouldn't focus all our attention on one person, but we should probably get back together, yeah.
I'm gonna continue looking for this under the stage. I've cut one of the video lines, and I'm gonna pretend to be replacing it so I can get a good look underneath. Y'all do what you gotta. If anybody would know, it would be him. But I'm gonna keep looking just in case he doesn't break.
Okay.
So the sun is coming up. Some people arrive, and while you guys are looking around, a little time goes by. But you do eventually get a lead, and you see a gentleman kind of back in a crowd of people. And in that crowd of people, you see the press. Melrose is kind of meandered over. They've opened the gates, and he's meandered over, and he's trying to get in to interview some of them. There's cameras everywhere. And over there, you see Thompson, who's one of the candidates. You also see the big white garnered cane shuttle coming in for a landing. You can only assume that this Galen fellow is probably on that ship. And in and amongst that, is a man with a high hairline, kind of gray, not exactly well kept hair, and a scar kind of on his cheek. Go ahead. Those of you who are still looking for signs of the bomb can roll alertness and perception 3 times. And Beatrix, what are you looking for exactly?
Oh my gosh. Any tampering, anything technical that has seems out of the ordinary for what is going on for the stage production. Anything
Okay.
wires out of place, anything computer wise.
Let's see.
Because I would think also that the lighting booth is probably higher up, so maybe she has a better vantage point from there too.
You wouldn't really be able to just climb up there like without some kind of like harness and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're looking around,
Yeah.
you wouldn't necessarily find anything wrong. I'm really not sure you find anything with that. I'll think on it.
Sure.
I'll think on it if it's something that you might find.
That's fine.
Jet, an 8.
Yeah, I'm like under the stage though, so specifically looking for things under there.
Jet, you looked pretty thoroughly. You feel like you looked pretty thoroughly, but there's nothing under here that to you resembles an explosive.
Okay. I will let I'll let everybody know. I checked under the stage. I don't think there's any bombs under here.
V's on her comm. She's like, well, I'm still looking, but I can't see anything so far out of place.
What about the
Hopefully
pillars?
it's not where the shuttle's gonna land. Pillars were another thought I had.
What about the pillars? Yeah.
I mean,
What
yeah.
about the ship?
Ship itself is the bomb.
Oh, so they might have
Well, where
stuck
it's
one
gonna
on
land.
them.
They would have had to been on the.
That would have been an inside job then.
It would have been an inside job, and they would have had to been on the aid ship in order to get anything onto the shuttle.
No, the space they cleared for the shuttle to land?
That's
Oh.
what I'm thinking. The landing.
I mean, the ship's already there.
Well, too late for that. Check the pillars, I guess.
How the heck are we gonna get approval to get over there? Is it just like a space on the lawn that they've landed, or is this like did they make an actual landing pad or anything like that?
I would say it's more like a place on the lawn.
Okay. Does it look like it had been like dug up?
Not really.
B is going to take a data pad and look exceptionally confident, walk out there. We're having a technical safety check. This is the last time we can go over everything. We just need 5 minutes to just double check everything and make sure everything's safe for Mr. Kane's approach to whoever is in charge out there.
Yeah, some people kind of like look at you, kind of like, who the hell is doing the safety check? But they don't really argue with you too much about that. Yeah, what do we need to do?
we're looking for anything out of place, anything that doesn't meet specifications of the last changes made for the stage and the landing area. We have the notes here that it's been changed, so can we just go over it and make sure everything's up to snuff?
We didn't have it on our list that we were doing a safety check right now, but seeing as candidates are here, I guess we can do that really quick. So a few folks will kind of wander over towards you.
Okay.
What?
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 You calling me for? What? You're doing great. Keep it up.
Okay, I'm trying. Yes, this rigging looks exceptional. These wires are fantastic. She just starts checking things off on a data pad like she knows what she's doing.
Well, they seem adequately distracted anyway. They're kind of gathering around, looking at her to follow along, whatever. But some of them may eventually notice that her clipboard is not a real clipboard. About this time,
Okay.
about this time, security starts to come through.
Oh shit.
And they say, "Hey, we got a report that somebody in here may have a weapon. So we need everyone to kind of file on up. We got to do one more safety check." And they all kind of look as they're like, "Didn't she just say she was doing a safety check?" And about then, you see the doors open to the Garden King shuttle, and a gentleman walks out, flanked by security, and they're armed pretty well.
Yes, I
They've
can.
got, this would be Galen. He's got brown hair, a very nice beard, and blue eyes. He's dressed in a suit. He's surrounded by some guards that look like they're wearing like full face coverings, and they look like operatives, to put it lightly.
Great.
And they are flanking him on either side.
Why do they need us here? They're a bunch of operatives.
He
Listen,
he tells them to kind of waves them off, and they look at each other and wait by the ship. And he steps down. What seems to be the problem? There's we expecting some kind of disturbance around here or something?
I'll step in at this point. Oh, nothing major. Just doing some last minute safety checks. Apparently security here thinks somebody on the premises has a weapon of some kind.
A weapon? Heavens. But it wouldn't be the worst thing that we've dealt with one of these things. There was, what has there been? Arson, somebody setting off some kind of stink bomb.
Oh,
ew.
wow. We can never be too safe.
No. Who are you?
Jeb.
Right.
B. They just call me B.
Jeb.
Part of the crew here. Yeah.
Not a Jeb Adams by any chance.
Yep, that's me.
He looks you up and down.
I look him up and down.
Well, I have to get to rehearsing my speech, and you need to get to work on your security.
Yeah, we're on it.
Bit of a timetable, I think.
A little bit.
Which is why we're not staying here.
It's early. I'm gonna get some coffee. I expect you and your crew will have this all sorted out.
Oh
quickly.
yeah. We'll have it sorted. No worries. Let's check the
Good.
pillars. Yeah.
You take the left one, I take the right one.
Just
You
kind of,
take the left one, and I take the right one.
I just kind of look back and I was like, oh, we're in the shit now. Kind of look towards him. No,
I guess.
no, I know.
God. All right.
I guess I'm gonna try to keep an eye on our Mr. Thayer while the Gardner and Kane ship is landing. And hopefully,
Mm-hmm. All right.
so
So
nothing fishy spot.
we are down to the last 20 minutes. So let's pick one direction we want to do here. We can, I'm going to kind of lay some options out for you. You can try to talk to this Thayer guy. Best of luck. You can continue to roll checks to search around the stage. Sounds like what you're doing. I would say those are your two best options right now.
I have been wanting to see the pillars be searched, so I'm not going to interrupt that. I also don't think I'm the best person to talk to there, so
So, okay. We're in favor of pillar search.
Mm-hmm.
You can do pillars.
And
search.
I was just kind of eyeballing.
Okay. All right. Well, then
As a person of it.
those of you who want to search the pillars, you may do so. Go ahead and roll. You're each are taking one pillar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to use my leadership bonus on this one, so it's a +2 step bonus.
You can do that. However, you're having a bit of an illness problem.
Which is
So that's -2.
right, so it's just a flat roll. Thanks.
You're welcome. So you can roll your alertness
Yep.
and Beatrix, you can roll your alertness perception.
She do try to perceive. Wow, dude. Wow.
Well, I have good news and bad news. The good news is, Beatrix, as you look up into that pillar, at the very top of that pillar, there's something strapped to the inside with a light on it.
Oh boy. Oh.
Jet, you botched.
Yep.
So as you are looking into your pillar, it is just extremely obvious that you're looking in the pillar. And some people don't want you to look in the pillar.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
So, Thayer, who has had an eye on the stage, pretty quickly starts to come over, as well as a few others. And he says, I found the man with the gun. And security rushes over and tries to apprehend you, Jet.
Can I try to plant my pistol on Thayer without
Oh.
him noticing?
Yeah, you could try that. Let's see.
What is he wearing?
Like kind of just like a hoodie and a coat. He's wearing plain clothes.
Okay.
I closed your
You
sheet.
could put it in like in the hoodie, in the hood of the hoodie.
Just
It's be a sleight of hand, I would say.
Yeah, I suppose. So.
Do you want to use any plot points?
I'll spend a plot point. Yeah. I guess I'll use my leadership bonus if I haven't.
You have not. We can do that. So that's a plus.
It's +2 step.
Okay. So we'll take your agility to a 12. And your sleight of hand.
And as they're
With 10.
like coming towards me to apprehend me, I'll put my hands up like it's not me, it's him, and I point towards Thayer.
Okay. A 14. Yeah, a win. 14. I would say if you put another pop point, make it a 15.
Yeah, I was gonna say if the next like difficulty level is 15,
Yeah.
I'm just throwing them all away tonight.
I mean, it's probably a good idea.
Tonight's the night.
I did win the roll, but
You did. So actually, yeah, so I get to give you one back. You okay there? So yeah, you managed to plant your gun, right?
Mhm.
You managed to plant your gun
unfortunate.
into somehow you got through. It's fine. Y'all kind of sneak in. There was going to be a whole thing where you guys sneak in, but it's fine. You plant the gun on him.
And
It's
I'll
not me.
just kind of take a 2 steps back.
They tackle you to the ground, but then they turn on Thayer and start to search you.
Yeah,
I think she's gotta go
just
out.
I'm like very obvious. Like, you can search me. I don't have anything.
Do you not?
No, he doesn't have it. He didn't have any guns.
Yeah, I didn't think so. 1 second. All right.
He's got a wrench, but he's on the construction crew.
And lock her up.
I know, seriously. I think she had to go to the bathroom.
Um,
Good.
And now I conveniently don't have a gun either.
yeah, neither does B. B is going to be on the comms. I think I found our package.
Are you serious?
I'll let him look.
Yeah.
They start patting you down. He doesn't have anything. What about this guy?
Do we want to tell them?
Well, let's take a look. I'll like beeline over there and just like stare up at wherever she points me.
Yeah, now that it's pointed out, you look up and you definitely see something strapped to the inside that doesn't look like it's hooked up to anything in particular, but it does look remarkably like an explosive.
Yeah, we should definitely tell them right now.
Okay.
And B, get off the stage.
Right. Yeah, I'm scooting. Jeez. And she scuffles off. Scuffles. Both.
Scuttles.
Scuffles.
As soon as they let me go, I make a beeline to Kane's ship.
Okay.
If nobody stops me, I'm gonna like pound on the exterior, like the door on the outside.
The door is open. You will be stopped by 2 guards that look a lot like operatives.
Yeah, sure. I'll look at him. Galen hired me. There's a bomb here. You gotta go.
A bomb.
It's in one of the pillars. You have to leave. Get him out of here.
Galen, who is down in the crowd, hears you as you're saying that, and he walks up right behind you. Do you have it then?
It's in the pillar.
I don't care about that. I'm expendable. Do you have the connection?
There was a weapon planted on one of them, the face.
Get it on tape. Record it.
Yeah.
Do you want the money or not?
Walk off.
He looks at the 2 guys. He's kind of just like, wrap up here. And he goes onto his ship.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to inform anyone from security who's not like occupied searching people that I believe that we have found a bomb on the stage.
If we can be with Molly, and this is why you have technical safety checks.
We get on the comm. Where's the reporter?
I might have threatened him with a gun, but
That's fine. He's
He
here
did
though,
hold it.
right?
yeah. I mean, I didn't shoot him.
So he would be
won't.
recording all of this probably.
Yes.
So the
I
whole
would imagine.
the whole scuffle with them finding a gun on him, maybe? Did they actually find a gun on him?
Well, when last I saw, he was preparing for an interview. I don't know if he was recording anything.
They were out front before.
I'm gonna Shh. Go find him. Bring him in.
Find the
Just
reporter.
pull out my data pad if you need a. Can I record video
Actually,
with the data pad?
Yeah, can we do that? I don't know.
I feel like you can. Feels like it would be like an
I
iPad.
feel like it'd be weird if in the future they didn't have cell phones with cameras in them or something.
It's fair.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just kind of film what's going on with my data pad.
Oh my god, Byron, what the fuck? He's like a dinosaur.
I'm so sorry.
You have to deal with it. It's so weird.
It's great during company calls, I'll say.
Yeah, so you were recording this. So yeah, you can record that, and not gonna worry about rolling for it, but you definitely get these two guys shaking down Cyrus, finding the gun on him, pinning him to the ground and wrapping his hands with zip ties. And he's just screaming, I didn't bring a gun in here with this. This was planted on me. I'm being framed. Blame the unionists. Blame them. This is just more of their corporate bullshit. He's just going off, talking about corruption and an inside job and all this kinds of stuff. And they start to pick him up and haul him away.
I think this madman's planted a bomb on the stage. Look, it's up in one of the pillars.
A bomb? Are you crazy? A bomb? Where?
Pointing towards the pillar,
towards
yeah.
the pillar where the bomb is.
Oh fuck! What is that?
Look for yourself.
That's not any of the schematics, is it? I mean, I know they rebuilt these towers, but
I can tell you right now that's probably not the same thing as the schematics. What's it
shit.
called? Blinky.
We gotta get
we
the
should
authority.
evacuate.
We gotta evacuate this place.
Well, you know what? We should not panic, everybody, because you know what happens when people panic, and there's small exits. Say that there's I don't know.
Event's
Gassy?
canceled. Everybody go home. It doesn't matter. Get him out of here.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's a scuffle. Security's asking everybody to just slowly leave.
All right. I'll get on the. Okay. And so the guy starts scrambling around. Where's the foreman anyway? And they're all looking around. And
Where's the no? You know what? Screw it. I'll get on the stage, and I'll tap into the mic. Hello, everybody. Hi. I'm very sorry, but due to a security concern, we're gonna have to ask all of you to step out of the venue. I'm so sorry. Thank you for your cooperation, and I would like to roll a leadership check to try to get them out.
do it.
We willpower, leadership. Go away, people. Terrible roll.
Oh god.
That's terrible. I'm freaking out a little.
They
And sick.
People don't seem to be taking you very seriously. But meanwhile, they are scrambling to take this pillar down. They're climbing up, trying to quickly undo the bolts and stuff to lower it down.
Jeb, did you check the other one? That pillar there?
I looked.
I'll check. You can check together. The two of us.
Yeah, I'll do a perception check.
Alertness.
Not adding any more pop. Or my roll.
That's
after
okay. You didn't need to. An 11 and an 8. You did the second bomb.
Well, fuck.
if the people still aren't moving and like it's been confirmed we found another one. Is there another bomb?
There's another bomb. There's another bomb.
This is getting out of hand. Now there's 2 of them.
There's 2 of them.
Which means there might be more.
Yeah, you don't know at this point.
How many there are?
So, at this point,
Point it out to more security personnel.
the security is descending, and they've called emergency services who are on their way. And through all of this chaos, you guys are all kind of standing towards the stage a little bit. Through all this chaos, these operatives kind of walk through the crowd and then come over to you. And they hold their hand out.
Molly, give him your data pad.
Yeah, sure. I'll just stop filming and hand it to him.
They take the data pad.
It's the best we
and
got.
they look back, and
Spin it how you want.
they don't say anything, but they turn towards the ship, and you see Galen on the ship kind of go, nod, and the ship closes. Not doing you any favors because that would look really weird.
Mm-hmm.
You are now on your own to get out of here. Thayer has been screaming as he was dragged away. And he starts to scream, blow it up.
Oh.
You have some choices. Do you want to run? Or do you want to try to do something with these bombs?
I am gonna GTFO.
Who's he shouting to?
Who indeed?
Can I like make a check to do a little looky-loo?
Sure. Do an investigation.
Beatrix, the Jabberwocky. Jam it,
Oh,
jam it all.
Oh! She presses it, and it's this instant signal scramble. 5
Investigation in what?
Investigation, alertness.
I'm gonna spend another plot point on this.
With the Jabberwocky, what's it do?
It
Any number of illegal devices. Once activated, the box can scramble all to hell any signal within 5 miles.
Any
Use it for a
signal?
minute or two.
any signal.
Any signal, yes.
Okay. Is that a toggle?
It doesn't
seems
say.
to be
It's just on or off.
Weirdly, like, I don't know what
It says if you use it for more than a minute or two, it quickly
a
becomes
box.
obvious to authorities that something isn't
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
But we're using it to just buy time.
It's just a jamming device. Yeah, it jams
Mhm.
everything essentially.
Okay, yeah, no, I was just looking for the page. I can't find it.
Oh, I've got all the items like in Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You got a
it's full
12.
inventory.
John Fontaine, what you realize as you look around is that other people in plain clothes are not running and not evacuating like some of the others are. In fact, they look like they are a little confused as to why the bombs aren't going off.
How many are there?
You can, with that, you can see 3.
3. It's them, and I'm gonna point. Are they the only 3 standing around, or is there just like
No, there's like people and security and stuff. They're all like kind of ushering people out quickly and trying to evacuate. But like to Goat's point, like you're trying to get people out through these like sort of cattle, things. So people are going as fast as they can.
Right.
but you definitely get the feeling that these guys are probably peacemakers.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna point him out to the group, and I guess I'll draw a gun again. Probably be like, drop it.
You point it at just like a guy. One of
Yeah,
the-
like at the group.
So they're kind of spread out, but you pick a guy to
Yeah.
point it out, and the guy kind of looks up at you, and he's like, "What the fuck isn't it working? Whoa, what the fuck, man?" And
I said drop. I'm not. I know how to use this thing. Drop it.
he drops something on the ground and just turns bolts.
B is going
Okay.
to scramble to pick it up before any of the others can.
Okay, you can do that.
Can I try to get my pistol back from security?
No. In the middle of a bomb threat, they're not going to give us a girl wearing. You're not even wearing the vest, are you? Or are you?
Nope.
Yeah, they're just not going to give some random civilian chick a pistol from a crime scene.
Can I try to steal it back?
You can try.
Maybe I shouldn't. I'll maybe try later.
Yeah, so that wouldn't have worked anyway.
I didn't.
Don't worry about it. I can build you one later.
So, what do you want to do while we wrap up?
Probably go after the other two just to make sure that
Yeah.
they drop the devices.
Okay.
If there's extra remotes, yeah, probably a good idea.
Okay.
And just
Well, for the
smash 'em.
sake of
Yeah.
wrapping up in people's nights, we're going to wrap it up there. I want to say that given our limited time, everyone did really, really well. I did not know how you guys were going to solve that. There was a lot of different ways to do it, so that was pretty cool how you guys kind of came to that conclusion. So we will say that the authorities, with your help, managed to point out these individuals. Two of them get apprehended by the authorities, and one of them escaped. They find a few detonators. Some of them were just armed. And the main thing is that thanks to your help, they were able to, and the Jabberwocky, they were able to disarm the bombs at no loss of life.
We prevented a disaster.
You actually did.
Yes.
I don't
I
know
need
how.
a drink.
So we'll wrap it up with, I assume you guys are going to go back to your ship.
Yes.
I will exit the crowd after
like a good
taking like the vest off and everything, and just leaving it on the ground and exiting towards the ship.
If you don't mind, I'm going to skip ahead to the ship. Does anybody have anything? No? Okay. When you get back to the ship, there's a message at your private terminal.
Ooh.
2 messages. They're at they're on the bridge. They're both from GK. One of them is from the Dr. Rick Michaels, who took your blood sample, saying that he really needs to talk to you. The other is from a G Kane. You can probably assume is Galen. Telling you job well done, and that he would like to meet. And that's where we are going to end it. We are going to, on the next, because we're missing an episode, basically. We only have 3 left when I thought we'd have 4. So there's going to be a small time skip, but there's going to be some stuff that happens in that time skip. So I'll explain that, and we'll pick up with a slight time skip on the next episode. Good job, guys.
Yeah, that was
I didn't
rolls
know.
all around.
I had no ending
Good.
planned where there was a successful way to disarm the bombs. So good job, guys.
I think the Jabberwocky really saved it.
That was a good idea.
I mean, yeah, without that, we probably would have gotten blown up.
The fact that she carries all this shit on her is kind of amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, I'm sorry we couldn't like do a longer like investigation
No,
or
it's
anything, but
I had
I didn't
fun.
want to.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, good job, everybody. So I'll go ahead and sign us out. Thanks, everybody, for watching. This was Serenity, Big Damn Heroes, Return to the Stars, a little sequel to the story we started 10 years ago. And we have 2 more episodes to finish this arc about this political scandal that is going on in the verse that threatens to start a new war. If you want to tune in again, we'll be playing next Thursday, same time, 7:30 Eastern, and the next Thursday, 7:30 Eastern. It'll be our season finale. And if you want to help us out, you can purchase Fantasy Grounds through the Doobly Doo, because we are affiliates, which is awesome. It's what we use. We've been using for a decade to play this game, and it's never done us wrong. We love it. So I think that's it. Oh wait, is it someone's birthday?
Oh, who could it possibly be? I
I
wonder.
think there might be a birthday.
It might be birthday.
Good night,
think it might-
everybody.
Yeah.
Happy birthday
No.
to you.